The United States is introducing stricter immigration rules for international students, ending a decades-old policy that allowed them to remain in the country as long as they maintain their student status. The US Department of Homeland Security announced the new regulation on Thursday, saying the changes are aimed at strengthening oversight of the student visa system. The move is expected to affect thousands of students from countries including Pakistan and India, which sends large numbers of students to American universities each year. Under the previous duration of status system, students on F, J, and I category visas could stay in the United States for as long as they maintained enrolled in their academic or exchange programs. The new rule replaces that system with a fixed admissions period. Students on F visas and exchange visitors on J visas will generally be allowed to remain in the US for a duration of their program, up to a maximum of 4 years. Students who need more time to complete their studies will now be required to apply directly to the US Citizen and Immigration Service or USCIS for an extension. The process will include biometric verification, background checks, and fraud screening, shifting oversight from universities to federal immigration authorities. The new policy also reduces the post-graduation grace period for F1 students from 60 days to 30 days, giving graduates less time to leave the country, transfer to another institution, or change their immigration status. It will also introduce tighter restrictions on changing academic programs. According to the new rule, DHS Secretary Markwayne Mullen said the previous system allowed some foreign students to remain in the United States indefinitely by repeatedly enrolling in courses without completing their original academic goals. He said the new policy would ensure students remain focused on completing their education and returning home. The changes are expected to have the greatest impact on doctoral and research students, whose program often take 5 to 7 years to complete. Education experts say students pursuing PhDs or research-intensive degrees could face additional uncertainty if they need repeated extensions. American universities are also closely monitoring the policy, as many rely heavily on international students for research and tuition revenue. Some education experts warn the added immigration requirements could make the United States less attractive compared to countries such as Canada, Britain, Australia, and several European nations, which have expanded efforts to attract international students. Supporters to the new rule, however, argue that fixed admission periods will improve accountability and help prevent abuse of the student visa system by strengthening federal oversight. For more, read the full Dawn story linked below.